So this is Marvin, Darlington. Going to school, I had a lot of favorite cricketers that I enjoy watching as schoolboy, and also hearing of them, but not just hearing of them, seeing them for myself at some point. I will have my favorite top five. The four in the top five is not in any particular order, but the number one is my number one schoolboy batsman. So I'm speaking about batsman. And everybody has their own top five, and I will make honorary mentions, not in any particular list as well, before I get to my top five. Now, Jamie Goodart, man, magical player, my, well balanced. I can't, if I remember something about Jamie Goodart, it's just his balance and his stillness. Very easy on the eye, great batsman. Another honorary mention is Zenith Fowler. I always love to see Zenith Fowler bat. He's a busy client. He reminds me like Ricky Ponting. Great cricketer, no joke. Always ready to play. Always ready to play. And I always remember that about Zenith Fowler. Very easy on the eye. Clean cover drives. Square the wicket. Savage player. Solid defense. Rahul Dravid again. You know, so it's like a Ponting and a Rahul Dravid. Great schoolboy batsman. I'm talking about schoolboy batsman at the highest quality that I have seen coming up. Another honorary mention that I have seen in schoolboy cricket too. And how could we all forget the great man, Ziggy Levy. Ziggy Levy is one of the most special players that I've seen. I call Ziggy Levy like a rocking chair. You know? Yeah, a rocking chair. Him so easy, spin, pace, hit the ball very hard. Albert Gopi. My. One of the first man that I do as a little schoolboy really can hit the cricket ball. My list might take a little while, so I pray for your patience, but these are mentions that I have to mention. Albert Gopi, wonderful, very aggressive, and I'm telling you, man, enjoy. I remember his very low, wide stance. You know, very dangerous batsman. Right? And there are many. I know that not everyone going to be making the list, so don't feel left out, but I'm just talking what I could remember off the top of the mind. Right? Another great batsman that I have also played with. I have the honorary mention I've played with these three batsmen. Christy Jones, my, Christy Jones. One of the easiest opener that I've played with. My opening partner, I had the privilege of opening with Christy Jones. Oh my word, so easy. Play the ball right under his nose very late. Square drive impeccable. I think I see Christy Jones play the latest square drive. Michael Jackson, my. Michael Jackson is the first batsman. Yes, he literally named Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. You have a cricketer, Michael Jackson, master. One of the first man who carried me as a young man when I was leaving primary school. I remember playing a match with him when I was leaving primary school when Mr. Carl from Norman Manley was playing a practice match. Norman Manley against St. George's. And I remember playing right in that game. And I ended up playing on St. George's team because they were short. And the coach, Mr. Wilson, I was about 10 years old, and he said, "Young man, what can you do?" And I say, "I bat." And he said, "You're going to open." And Michael Jackson was one of my first educator in opening batting. Respect anywhere you are, Michael. You understand me? No joke about that. Cocotte right. You have two Cocotte, masterful Cocotte from St. Elizabeth also. Overcover King. I always remember. And a matter of fact, both of them, O'Neill Wright, who go to Calabar, captain me, great cricketer, very knowledgeable of the game as well. You understand me? Oh my God. From Georges again, there is the great knife, Richard Johnson. You understand me? Oh my God. Every shot, Nasser Hussain. We call him as a schoolboy. Players like Santiago Peter King, Fitzroy Peter King from St. George's. Square off the wicket, my square cut. Brilliant. Brilliant, masterful, very aggressive by nature. I remember him, man. And I remember him also playing as a schoolboy, playing senior cup as well. You know what I mean? Carrying the counter attack as a young schoolboy cricketer at high level cricket as well. Players like Rashid Ottar from St. Catherine, very solid, very compact, cannot get out easily. No joke. Another great man. You know, and you have to respect this player. Because when I just met him like from under 14 or under 16, you'd say, you know, it's not that we compare cricketer, but you have to respect hard workers in the game. And he has deserved his spot highly in my mind. He's a player from Eltham, Shakaya Thomas, record holder, man, hold us twice in semi-finals. I can't forget. Batted brilliantly. You understand me? And I'm telling you, another solid, compact player, great player. Honor to see those batsmen. No joke. Honor to see those batsmen. Brian Latour, Kingston College. My. That's the first batsman who I learned how to chip and drive from. These are great players, young schoolboys that you watch and you learn so much. Brian Latour. When Brian Latour come down the wicket, it's like wheels is on that man's feet. Masterful. Teacher. Bless up yourself, Mr. Latour. I learn a lot from you. Right? Now, there are so many names. When you don't crucify me, everybody have them cricketer. Right? But I'm just what I'm recalling now. But I'm telling you, my top 5, and in no particular order, right, that I could definitely remember. See, there was Christopher Sr. that attended Calabar. I remember seeing him as a schoolboy as well. Older guy for me. But I saw him. Maybe I didn't see him while I don't remember. But I know I was very young when I see him. But he was going to school at the time. So I remember seeing him in school uniform batting. Very top all-rounder, not just a batsman, can bowl as well. And I'm speaking of batting, and this, you see how I have to mention his honorary in all-rounding performance, right? My, Danza Ayat. I remember seeing Danza Ayat. Brilliant. Every shot in the book, well balanced, masterful as a young man, right? Jamie Tredgefield, bye, one of the greatest left-hander batsmen I've ever seen. Very compact, very solid. I was such honorable to witness so much great innings of this great player, great leader, one of the greatest captain that I've ever, very knowledgeable about the game. But batting-wise, masterful. Jamie could, especially in the toughest times, there's something tough about his mentality. And I respect that about Jamie Trenchfield. Facts. Brilliant batsman. Among the best I've seen. No joke about that. Right? How much that I call? I'm senior. Jamie Trenchfield. Danza Ayat. Right? There's a next batsman that I saw. Can't remember his name, you know. I can't remember his name. What's his name again, man? I always remember his name, but it's the nickname. And anyhow, let me describe this player. Maybe by the time I describe him, you will know him. Marlon Johnson, man. Marlon Johnson. From Duggan Center. A 5, you know. So, a matter of fact, Marlon Johnson, since I said on, Marlon Johnson, Xavier Marshall. My. So, squeeze them two. They add a my list. Make you add with me want. So much great, man. Yeah, Castle. When me see, you know, everybody see for them great. Yeah, Castle. Marlon Johnson, Xavier Marshall. You understand me? And center, you know, you have masterful, the great Leon Garrick. So much great. Leon Garrick, one of my favorite. I never see him as a schoolboy, but one of the all-time greats. You understand? Probably the first batsman that I wanted to bat like as a kid was Leon Garrick. Great. Right? But my number one schoolboy batsman that I've ever seen, and this is no joke, who didn't get to see him, unfortunately for you guys, but bless the creator, I was allowed to lay eyes on this great cricketer, Andre Alex. My, words can't explain. Play the greatest on drives against leg spinners. Play so close to the ball. I think Brian Lara is my favorite batsman. But I've always heard people spoke about Lawrence Rowe. And each time the great man, Sir Ryan McLean, describe Lawrence Rowe. That's how I get the imagery of Lawrence Rowe because of Andre Hall. And I think he's the greatest schoolboy cricketer I have seen in my time. And Andre Hall, wherever you are, my brother, I appreciate those moments. Great, one of the greatest. And it was so fortunate. And this is not bias speaking. I'm a KC old boy. And Andre Hall is a KC old boy. But who really see Alex and watch this video would definitely agree. And you have your favorite, I can't tell you who to choose. And there are so many great cricketers on the list that goes on. So don't think I forgot you. It's just what coming to the mind right now. But as of now, I can remember those great schoolboy cricketers. And you have young, great schoolboy cricketers that I see. Cashin Roberts, Nagamuto, Williams, Kevin Williams. One heap of great schoolboy cricketers that I see came through, a lot more. And, you know, you have your favorite. But for now, that's some of the great mentions. You know, and I'm sure you have a whole heap of great cricketers that was before our time. But I'm speaking of the era that I was engaged in and saw for myself. And I'm telling you, man, Norman Manley, Yannick Elliott, my. Omar Allison, brilliant, masterful player. There's if you look in most of the schools, then every school had top players. Every school had top players. Carlton Barr Jr., Tamar Lambert, and these are guys before my time. Brilliant. The great Marlon Tucker and the amount of names that is there. Duncan. So, you know yours, I say mine. Blessings. Top cricketer of era. And blessings to all cricketers. Strive for greatness. And enjoy others while you're on the journey. They are also here. Blessings.